It's York City Knights to get things started, playing in the white shirts this afternoon with the yellow and black trims, and the pink shirts of Wigan Warriors preparing to face them. So here we go, things getting underway. The kick downfield coming from Tara Stanley and taken safely by the Warriors to get this game going. We're probably going to see both sides just finding out about each other in the early stages. Two different teams from last year, not met yet, and it's still just their second game of the season in anger. Met by that wall of white. Not the tidiest to play the balls there for Dwyer, and a knock-on given, says the referee. Just a little bit clumsy, that play the ball there coming in from Davies to Dwyer. Peach takes a position, goes towards the left, distributes it out wide, again to Hetherington. Hetherington, long ball finds Langan. Langan keeps it moving, and Andrade goes in. Savannah Andrade for York City Knights, and it's the Knights who open the scoring. So Wigan trying to launch an attack again. Haven't seen much so far.
Tackle.
What a huge tackle on Freya Helen.
Wow.
Absolutely lifted there.
Rihanna
by,
Marshall. Oh no, so Bell, it wasn't Jasmine
It's
Bell.
Jazz Bell again.
Jazz Bell. Sorry, Jasmine, I keep getting your name mixed up with Rihanna Marshall, but great shot from Jasmine Bell.
And the Knights just relieve a bit of pressure on their own line.
They certainly do, and Kelsey Gentles out now, breaks the line.
Here
Great
she
carry.
goes, over the halfway line, just for Gentles.
Superb tackle by Georgia Wilson, it had to be made.
Hetherington along the line to Field, who puts the kick in over the top. That'll be a tester for Wilson. It's allowed to bounce in space.
And it's a try. Yes, it is.
York City Knights get the second try of the game, and it's Holly Dodd who puts the name on it, and the Knights extend their lead. Hyde allows it to bounce. Stanley takes it, and Stanley attacks that line. Gets around once and she's away. She's got Field in front of her, open space in front of her. The defence scrambles nicely. Stanley's still going. She's got support from Hyde. Hyde gets a few more metres forward before that defence comes in, but great work from the Knights full-back. Katie Langan, co-captain with Sinead Peach for York City Knights again this season. That's a good hit coming in from Holly Dodd for York City Knights, and Wigan really been driven back. Great defence from York City Knights.
Oh, wow.
Great effort.
Oh, wow.
Forcing a dropout. Dwyer in there, helped out by Speakman. But York again with that position from Wood to Renouf. Renouf has got space for Hyde. Hyde goes through. Can Hyde get that ball down? Yes, she can. Ashley Hyde for York City Knights. And that just puts a bit more daylight between them and Wigan. And it's the Knights trying to make that progress up the middle of the field with Jasmine Bell, and there she goes again. Great break by the forward. She's really made some yards this afternoon for the Knights, and the Knights burst inside that Wigan half of the field. Across the middle of the field, finds Dodd. There's a gap for Holly Dodd.
Nice.
Dodd's through, she's got support. Great step from Holly Dodd. Her second try of the afternoon on debut, and York City Knights get this second half off on fire.
But equally some great scramble deep from Wigan.
Yeah, nice ball coming out as well from Renouf as an error comes from Wigan. A knock-on from Wigan, giving York great position.
Yeah, well, they've got another great opportunity now, and obviously Wigan guilty of coming up with an error in backfield there, and Dodd now off the scrum.
Again. Yep, Dodd again. She'll be held this time. 3 Wigan defenders around her.
No, she won't be. No, she won't be.
And that's a hat-trick for Holly Dodd as the Wigan defenders just fall off. Holly Dodd, a hat-trick on her debut for York City Knights. But she's held by that defence. Here's Peach. There's a gap. Peach goes for it.
Peach
makes no mistake. That'll be bad news for Wigan if she's got a problem. Here's Peach. Peach has Gentles. Gentles just slips and does the splits as she takes that tackle. Peach now. Here's a gap. Sells a dummy. Does she get that ball down?
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does.
The referee consults the touch judges. 2 for this afternoon for Sinead Peach, and York City Knights continue to dominate.
Challenge St Helens, so maybe she's trying to drill a bit more ball play into her team.
And a break coming through at the middle of the field here for York City Knights.
Look out!
And this is going to be a full length of the field effort. York City Knights going to go through. Nobody will stop them here. Right under the post.
Olivia Whitehead it is.
It is Liv Whitehead that gets that try on off the bench for York City Knights, and that's one she'll remember.
Oh, absolutely.